Hello, monkey. Oh, I forgot to change the title. Let me write something. Or something like that. Okay, so let's begin with this. Menu cube is not black anymore. The reason is pretty simple. Now, how do we find the trigger for the level hide? It's not true. Goes to the UI controller. So goes to input router. Interesting bug. So that's the fix for this. It was not the background. It was the directional light, but there's still a problem. Because this is not the menu. C. I either get rid of the C. Wait. So if we have it like this first. And see the problem is here. If we go higher, now it's dark. Funny enough. But there is some reflection going on there. The emissive of the C is reflecting on the cube. Could circumvent this by not being sea level or something like that, I guess. Hack this. It was not the C itself, it was the post process that does that. Anyway, now it's better. And we have some kind of function to even turn off anything that might be colliding with our menu area. Ah. Using it there apparently. Oh. Ah, good. They're using it in different places, so now should be fine. I'm so tired. Ah, okay. Oh, this is complicated. This is the only place where we are loading a map. If it's not valid, this wouldn't even work. Oh, man. You're not using this at all. The old one. This one is not getting called. Not at all. This is a dead end. I mean, it is the old player, so don't care about that. shit. Or this one. Cave level. Need it there. Let's test something first. problematic. We have some spawning things that manipulate the nav mesh while we are loading into the game. Will make a problem. So we need to make sure nothing is spawned while nav mesh is generating. Oh, it does it multiple times. Also not ideal. Actually, I cannot look for this. Will fire multiple times. Maybe it's because we are unloading the map. Nah. We will not be able to use this perfectly. I think I should look into this when it really is a problem. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. So this thing, I don't know. Very janky. background one is missing here. If we want to make a package, it will not be in the package. We need to be careful. It's easy to spot, but still. we already have something like this. So I'm really not sure what I mean by this. Add failsafe for island index for background. What could I mean by this? I don't use an index. Was I using an index before? I might have. I might have used an index instead of a map. But now it's a map. With IDs. And then if it's not finding that ID, then it's throwing an error here, so can go, I think. Alright. This one we will keep for next time, because this is a very big new thing. Could look into add wind so Mira's hair can blow. Wind can't be animated through ability effects, for example. Where do we do the force? Where are we doing this? I don't remember. There's nothing here. How are we keeping these down? Oh, this is bad. I have no idea where to look. Or is this gravity thing already whatever we need? Ooh. I believe this doesn't do anything. What if we look at this flipping float? Are we even doing the scan floor thing anymore? Man. I don't remember. Am I not adding force? Ah, there it is. Oh, it's on the avatar. Here it is. This is self-contained. How do I access this? Hello, Scene. Yeah, today I'm out of myself how to say I'm very tired. But hello Scene, hello Raiders. How are you guys doing? How was your stream? Now, where would I do this? Ooh. Making textures is one of my my weak points. I'm so bad at it. So how would I get to the player avatar? Why do we even have a skeletal mesh in here? We're not using this. Is this automatically in because of the character movements? I wonder. Must be an avatar here somewhere. There it is. You're setting it. Visual entity. I need a global wind. I shouldn't add a wind individually to everything. Maybe. Maybe at some point we could do individual things that can scan some kind of wind map, but yeah, that is maybe too over-engineered. Okay, so let's make some kind of wind global, but where would the value be? Where do we put that vector in? We want to scan it here, but somewhere we have to calculate this vector, or at least have it accessible so we can edit it at some point. A wind. Do I have any class for this? I could use the overworld controller. That could handle a wind. Say. This guy could have a wind. So how does this guy get the wind? I could of course always ask the overworld controller, but then I would connect the player avatar with the overworld controller into the other direction, which is maybe not a good idea. So how could this guy get the wind? without a reference to the overworld controller. Could have a dispatcher that the overworld controller could message into, making it a little complicated. I have no wind system. I just thought, you know, my character has these pigtails. Over here. And I thought maybe if we are on the islands up in the air, since it is so high in the sky, maybe there is a wind here, you know? Maybe the hair doesn't stay still. And since we are already using custom gravity for the physics bones to go down always where the character's feet are, because we are also flipping the worlds, that needs to always face down. I figured why not also add some kind of wind in here. And it isn't really hard to do. I just need a vector and then add it here. So we already have the physics bones force here. So I just need to add another vector here. And that would be it. I mean, I could, before we even implement something, just test if it works or not. Let us add a vector here. And this thing is 316 in minus. So what if we say in y direction there is 300? So now the left pigtail should go sideways too a little bit. Do you see any difference? Oh, there it is. So we could maybe even animate this wind pulsating. Probably. If I do 600, that should be very strong. And now we should be able to see it very strongly here. So yeah, we would need to animate the wind a little bit, I guess, so it is not so uniform. But maybe I need a controller for the wind for this. I can easily animate a value in there. Okay, it kinda works. I just need to add the wind here then. I don't know how we will get the winds here without making problems in the future, but it needs to be added here. So now, let us add a wind controller. Overworld logic. Why not? Wind controller. then abstract controller. Go. This guy has wind vector. Now, how would we play with this? We could give it a curve that it could play. We could give it a normal direction and then a curve that it needs to play, I guess. Maybe calculate it. In direction and curve. I also want to change the direction of the winds. I mean, I don't need to implement fluctuations right now. But do we want to make the direction randomly go left and right and whatever? Ooh, dude. Let's open, how to say, let's keep it open for improvements, I guess. For now, one direction. Okay. Like this. So now we have a wind calculator. Just need some values in here and then we're good. For now it could be just like this. And then we could add a default wind animation. What am I doing? You go in here. Okay, so and then wind active, maybe even. Good. No. No. If we want to deactivate the wind, we should deactivate the tick rates. And then set the wind into something. That's fine. Okay, then could we normalize the curve? The time shouldn't be normalized, but maybe the value. And we could say this is 600. And now add key. Zero. Let's say, how long should our animation be? 10 seconds? Say 10 seconds. Now we add keys all around. Wait, where's 10? There's 10. Okay, now these guys. Say this is also user. Whoops. Maybe it should. I feel like these are not sharp enough spikes for the wind. But let's see how it looks. So this is the wind controller. How do we get the wind into our avatar? We have a visual actor with execute command. No dispatchers. Initialize. Initialize. Could initialize a dispatcher from the wind controller. That would mean every blueprint that scans this would fire on event tick. Maybe not good. I mean, for now, why would this not be set? That's interesting now. I don't want to just find the actor globally from here. I want a reference. I could do it in initialize, I guess, but this event tick might be faster than our initialize. Whatever I'm doing, it would not be really clear. Unless... And this wind thing, it is also driven by blueprints, so I cannot use it too excessively in many actors. This should be limited to maybe 5. Or at least I need to make the update frequency lower or something. But I think maybe I should just add it here for now and optimize when it's needed. Since I only have the 2 pigtails which react to that wind. It is fine. We can say wind. Which is a vector. Now we could say plus. Same thing goes here. Okay. So now all we have to do is add or update this wind. And then we should be fine. So when the actor initializes, we could set up a timer. That says update wind. And also find first valid. So if this is valid, make the event wind controller. Also wind controller. Of course this cannot work. Cast wind controller, so we can also get rid of the valid. This, and then create event update wind in a 0.05 rhythm, and then update wind controller. Now we have to implement something that gets decalculated, or we could just ask for the calculated. And then do this. So I did this because we don't know if the wind controller will be valid all the time. So we can't just add a value into wind. So if wind is 0, nothing changes with our gravity. And we have no errors. With this update now, which has a higher tick rate or lower, a more sporadic, how to say, not as finely tick rate for the wind updates, so that's already good. Now we have to spawn the wind controller, I guess. It should be how? We could have it in different levels already spawned, which means I would need to reinitialize the wind controller every time to get this wind. It's already not so good. I guess we will have only one wind controller and update its values from some other handler. The only problem I see right now is that multiple actors could want this value. And that's not very efficient. Let's just create a wind controller here. Alright. The wind controller itself just does its thing already. So now should be doing already something. Maybe should print out what force it has. And if it's even doing anything. It is 0. I think we are not multiplying it with the force. Yes, we are not multiplying it with the force. Alright, now we should have wind. Aha, look at this! It works! Very funny. So very simple implementation. Could be not efficient if I use it in multiple actors. But we can easily manipulate this now from the island route by just, when we initialize the route, we can also change whatever the curve and maximum and direction of the wind is. So higher up I could make the wind stronger or something. Maybe at some point we could also change the direction of the wind. Then again, if we have winds, why would the clouds circle around, right? So maybe I do need a wind map, right? So we could, like, depending on where we're standing, the winds would have some kind of direction. Wait, does this point to the right direction if I flip? Right now it goes left. To here. To that mountain. That direction now. Yes, so the direction is correct. How would we make a wind map? Would I use some kind of image? A normal map? And then depending on what pixel we are standing on, get the direction of the winds and multiply it with whatever is in there. Would that make sense? Am I thinking too complicated? Am I over-engineering something? In the end, this is just a detail, no game mechanic. Is one direction enough? I mean, I already have a solution to make it with multiple directions. Now the thing is, should I really commit into it at some point or not? Maybe I'll just make a note, post it, a comment, so I don't forget. Ooh. So, if you have interiors, we also need to disable the winds. Hmm. Speaking of normal maps, how would I make a normal map? Can I just paint it? That sounds very, very, very... very hard to do. Can I just paint and then blur the values? Would that make a smooth transition for the directions? If I used red and green, and then depending on where we are, just use these vectors. Does blending do the correct directional fade? I should ask a friend how he would do that. And what if the normal map is not the way to go? How do people do a wind map? Maybe they really use normal maps for that. A wind flow map. How do you do these things? I think the island routes should do this. So it's not that hard to do. Every time it updates, it needs to send a signal to the wind controller. Alright. And next time we have to make some interiors. I have no idea how I will do this, because I'm really bad at art stuff. But I want to be able to go into these buildings. And then when we are inside, then it should do stuff. We should be able to interact with things. Oh boy. This will be hard. Oh, wait a moment. Since I have the camera and I can do this now, this opens a new Pandora box. Oh no. I need to solve something. What do I do with this now? Maybe that's not a problem. Oh, hello, Salt! And Phil. Oh god. So many raids today. Hello raiders. Hello streamers. How was your stream? Hello. I think Phil I didn't see yet. Hello Phil. Are you also Dev? On some guns? Wait, Dusted, from which stream are you coming from? Are you from Phil or from Salt? You guys raided at the same time. Ah. What kind of game are you doing? A shared stream, ah, I see. No, maybe we could. Where's my island route? Was it in here? Was it in here? I don't remember. I didn't open the island route for a long time now. Here it is. What am I working on? I'm not sure actually. Do you mean like the whole game or what I'm working on currently? Because right now I'm experimenting with wind and stuff and just am thinking about how it will go in the future. Oh, well, in general, I'm making a little turn-based RPG or a monster collecting RPG where you are this character on this crater, and the idea is that you can go up into these islands and you have like little monsters on a formation, and you go onto these islands and then you fight other monsters like this one. And then depending on how you raise your monsters, called Orblings, and how you place them on these formations, they can do different things. For instance, these are like the fire Orblings, which are very good with offensive magic, but I can change to the crystal formation here. And this guy has a ability to make a little shield in front of us. And then the enemies cannot go through. But I am also very strong right now, so I can just one-hit kill them here. And yeah, the idea is you raise your monsters, they evolve, you merge them with other monsters, give them other abilities, put them into these elements, and depending on what element they stand on, they do the corresponding attack. And then you try to make the best synergized formation and try to go as far up as you can. And these islands have also the other side where you can explore more. So basically that. And today I added a little animation or a wind system so the hair can blow around. And next time I was going to make interiors, but I already have interiors for these caves. So the problem now is we still have wind in here. So I should disable it in these places. So what I'm working on right now was the wind, and when you guys raided me, we stumbled upon this problem. And I think the easiest way to do this is just to tell every single level what it can do with the winds. I should have some kind of defaults and an override on the levels for the wind. Maybe interiors could also have some kind of default and then I don't have to do much. I think I'm not differentiating them. I am differentiating them. Escape. Why am I using escape? What is this? Ah, I'm using it for boss fights. Interesting. So if it's not set and it is not a cave, fade out, gate delay, initialize nav mesh, that's correct. And if we don't have an event, wait, we have an event, but event cancel condition is not set. So if it's not a boss and we are in a cave, then run event CC after delay. Why? Why? If it's a boss, get storage data. Defeated boss. Defeated is not in there, then do this. If it's defeated, then we just do the fade out. I see, okay, that makes sense. I guess we can only have one event condition for now. I wonder if I need multiple. Probably not. We could use this escape then. But it's not very elegant. So where's our update? We have and initialize, and we have an update for the levels. Initialize level root is here. And where's the update level root? Ah. Wait function. Is the update here maybe? South Islands. Which? Where is the cave stuff? The exit. Where do I have it? Ah, there it is. Here, update and initialize. Initialize overworld, and so on. Run existing. And the updates does nothing. Initialize overworld, and here we are just loading it. Okay, so we could say update wind, find first past wind controller, and then we could say for the wind controller set wind. Oops. I mean here, set wind, and then say wind direction, wind curve, wind force. Okay, and then we can say valid. If this is not valid, then this is default wind. Else it is this thing. Wind direction. And max force. Okay. Set wind. Then we can say And direction. Wind. Wind. Earth. Loads. And what else? Wind force. Force, not forth. Yeah. And now we can set these. And maybe I can make a tool that when I create the caves anyway, I can set some defaults. But for now, let's say the defaults for in our world wind direction is 1. Wind force is 600. And then whenever we go here, we do update winds. Also here. I mean, this needs to be going in there. Okay, so now if I go into one cave and say that it shouldn't have a wind, should be able to see a change. So sandbox cave 1, not the cave I would say. It is probably. Don't see anything else. Let's go to this one instead. Cave 2. 3 caves here. Ah, it is that one. Fine. Here. Island 1, cave 2. Sandbox cave 1. There it is, okay. And then our little route. Okay, where's the category wind? Oh, I forgot to expose them. This can go up. Those. Now. Okay, where's our wind? Hello? Rendering, default, physics, input, actor, world petition, wind. Did I put it in the wrong class? Ah, goddammit. Here we need it. There we go. Now. Here's the thingy. Let's say wind direction is 0, then also 0 here. So there is no wind in this cave. We could even play around with the wind and say, like in some caves there is wind and in one there is no wind. And then there is some kind of quest that says, go into the cave with no wind and then you shall press this blah blah blah, and then we can do some kind of puzzling there, I guess. Anyway, let's test our little system. Right now we have wind here. And there's a default wind here. We are here, we can see the wind. If we go inside here, the wind should stop. Let's wait here first. We can definitely see some movement there. And here we don't have a wind. Or, wait, this is definitely a wind. In what level are we right now? Am I exposing Sand Cave Box Cave 1? Sandbox Cave 1. So it isn't updating. Sandbox Cave 1. Zero, zero, zero. So is this actually firing or not? Update winds. Rents. Warning. I am updated. Let's try again. The values are there. I just need the thing to fire. And that works. It also work here. Oh, how about this one? So it is updating, but it is still doing the wrong... Ah! Oh, no! I know what's going on. Wait. Or am I? No, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Interestingly enough. Date wind. This should have the correct thing. Set winds. Is not... Ah! Okay. Of course. Okay, now. So there goes the pair. And now there's no wind. And is it back? Yes. Alright, it works. Nice. I just need to clean up. And the system works. Okay, great. That was pretty easy to do. So there is a lot of things we can play around, optimize, etc., but that is really not necessary for this little detail right now. When we come to the point where I need a more defined wind, a more optimized wind, etc., we can return to this, but for now the system works, I guess. The only thing is maybe also animating the direction of the wind. But else we are fine for now. So I guess tomorrow I guess tomorrow we will start with interiors for the start area. That will take up a lot of time, I would say, since how long did I take for the start area? Let me see. Oh, there it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Around 17 if we don't count the crater itself, so 2.5 weeks I wasted my time with the art, oh my god. It looks so bad and I took so long, so we will do another session of these, I guess. But there's no other way, I need to go through this. Anyway, that's it for today. So, scene, dusted, fill, raiders, salt. Thanks for tuning in. Everyone, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye, monkey.